Very good afternoon to one and all. Myself, Mr. Mahbudur Rahman, Assistant Professor in the Department of Food Engineering in KK Walk College of Food Technology, Nasik. Today, I will cover practical number 9. The aim of this practical is measurement of microbial growth after fermentation. It means, in short, we can say that measurement of TDT. Behind this microbial growth, to determine growth rates and generation times, it can be measured by different methods. Since growth leads to increase both the number and the mass of the populations, either of the two may be followed. It is necessary to make it clear that no single technique is always best, and most appropriate approach depends upon the experimental situation. Now see here, measurement of cell numbers. It is measured through breed method. In this method, known volume of microbial cell suspension, that is 0.01 ml, that is spread uniformly over a glass slide covering a specific area 1 centimeter square. The smear is then fixed by heating and stained and examined under oil immersion lens, and the walls are counted customarily cell in a few microscopic fields that are counted because it is not possible to scan the entire area of smear. The counting of total number of cell, it is determined by calculating the total number of microscopic fields per 1 centimeter square area of the smear. Next one is counting chamber technique. In this, number of cell in a population can be measured by taking direct microscopic count using Petrov-Hausser counting chamber for prokaryotic microorganism or hemocytometers to larger eukaryotic microorganisms. Prokaryotic microorganisms are more easily counted if they are stained or if phase eye contrast for fluorescence microscope that is employed, and these are specially designed slides that have chambers of known depth with an edged grid on the chamber bottom. Next one is viable count. The bacterial culture need not contain all living cells. There might be a few dead as well. Only living cells will form colony when grown in proper solid medium and understand set or growth condition. This fact is used to estimate number of living or dead bacterial cells, viable count in the given culture. Estimate thus obtained or expressed as a colony forming unit. It is also called as CFU. For example, CFU that will be equal to 50 into 10,000 into 1, it means it will be equal to 5 into 10 is to power 5. Next one is culture counter, Coulter counter. In this method, it is electronic device which is used to count number of microbes, preferably protozoa, microalgae and yeast. In this method, the sample of microbe is forced through a small orifice, small hole. On the both sides of the orifice, electrodes are present, measure the electric resistance or conductivity when electric current is passed through the orifice. Every time a microorganism passes through the orifice, electrical resistance increases or the conductivity drops and the cell is counted. Next one is membrane filter technique. In this method, microbial cell numbers are frequently determined using special membrane filter possessing millipores small enough to trap bacteria. In this technique, a water sample containing microbial cells pass through the filter, and the filter is then placed on solid agar medium or on a pad soaked with nutrient broth that is called as liquid medium. and incubated until each cell develops into a separate colony. Membranes with different pore size are used to trap different microorganisms. Next one is measurement of cell mass. First one is dry weight technique. In this method, cell mass of a very dense cell suspension can be determined by this technique. In this technique, the microorganisms are removed from the medium by filtration, and microorganisms on filters are washed to remove all extraneous matter and dried in a desiccator by putting in weighing bottle. The dried microbial content is then weighed accurately. Next one is measurement of turbidity. Rapid cell mass determination is possible using turbidometry method. In this method, or we can say that this is based on the fact that microbial cells scattered light is striking them. Since the microbial cells in a population are of roughly constant size and the amount of scattering is directly proportional to the biomass of cells, which is present and indirectly related to cell number. Okay, thank you.